Have you ever wondered how the beauty standards we follow impact our self-perception, particularly for African women? Imagine a world where beauty is defined by your unique features, your culture, and your heritage. Now contrast this with our current reality where beauty standards are predominantly Eurocentric. These standards, often characterized by lighter skin, straight hair, and slender figures, have been internalized by people across the globe, including African women. The result? A significant shift in their self-perception and beauty practices. From prioritizing weaves and wigs over their natural hair, to spending countless hours and resources on products to alter their appearance, the impact is profound. It's not merely about changing hairstyles or fashion trends, it is about identity, self-esteem, and the psychological implications they carry. It's about a cycle of insecurity that gets passed down through generations, and the critical need to address it. In this light, let's delve into the history and evolution of these beauty standards. The beauty standards we see today didn't just appear out of nowhere. They're the result of centuries of cultural shifts and societal influences. If we delve into the annals of history, we find that beauty standards have often been dominated by European ideals. Pale skin, thin bodies, straight hair, these were the benchmarks of beauty. In an increasingly interconnected world, these standards did not remain confined to Europe. They were thrust upon societies around the globe, including Africa. African women, with their rich melanin skin and coily hair, were suddenly subjected to a beauty norm that was far removed from their natural aesthetics. This imposition of foreign beauty standards had a profound impact. It led many African women to question and even reject their natural beauty. They began to strive for a European look, often to the detriment of their natural hair, and thus their self-confidence. This historical context sets the stage for the current state of affairs. The desire to fit into these Eurocentric beauty standards comes at a significant cost, both financially and emotionally. It's no small change we're talking about. The hair industry, dominated by wigs and weaves, is worth billions. This fixation on altered hair is eerily similar to the addiction witnessed during the crack era. An insatiable need, a relentless pursuit, emptying pockets but filling voids of acceptance. But it's more than just money. This drive to assimilate chips away at the core of self-esteem, breeding insecurities. The mirror reflects a stranger, a version of oneself that conforms to the norm. But is it really you? The constant battle to align with an ideal that isn't innate, that isn't authentic, can be emotionally draining. It's like being lost in a maze of someone else's design. But the cost doesn't stop there. It also impacts future generations. The need to assimilate not only affects the individual, but it also trickles down to the younger generations. This is the domino effect of our actions and decisions. When we strive to fit into the mold of European beauty standards, we inadvertently pass on this quest to our children. They grow up seeing their mothers, aunts, and sisters hiding their natural essence beneath weaves and wigs, and they start to believe that their own natural hair isn't good enough. This is how the cycle continues. Little girls grow into women who spend more time and money on maintaining their fake hair than nurturing their natural roots. They mask their true identity, creating a facade of beauty that relies on external validation. This false sense of security takes a toll on their self-esteem, leading them down a path of diminished self-worth. It's a domino effect where one action leads to a cascading series of consequences. This is a devastating cycle that needs to be broken. So, how do we break this cycle and start embracing our natural beauty? The answer isn't simple, but it starts with us. It's about challenging and redefining the current Eurocentric beauty standards that have been deeply ingrained in our minds. It's about promoting natural hair care, loving every curl, kink, and coil, and not just treating it as an afterthought beneath weaves and wigs. Let's turn the tables on the billion-dollar hair industry that profits from our insecurities. Instead of spending fortunes on weaves, let's invest in products that nourish our natural hair. Let's support businesses that encourage us to embrace our African roots, not hide them. Let's talk about this, openly and honestly. Let's teach our daughters, our sisters, our friends, that their natural hair is not a burden but a crown. Let's show them that true beauty is diverse and it doesn't have to conform to a single standard. The journey to embracing our natural beauty begins with us. Let's start today.